Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to another video. This is Sasha and it's March 17th, 3:28 in the afternoon. Let's get started. Quick disclaimer that this is just how I see the markets. This is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any securities. We are looking at the AirCanada stock. Yesterday I made a video warning you that 28 to 24 area is going to be problematic, that the market is in a retracement mode or correction mode, and that's exactly what happened today. We're starting on a daily chart here. It's a daily chart right now here. So here we can see that this was a huge peak that market reached at 28 to 24 before, and then after this beautiful signal was given, we were completely in the bullish move here up until this candle here that I explained this today, where we had a breakout, market pulled out, okay, and finally huge institutions started taking profit finally. This is a great move from 21 to 31. That's about $10 in stock value, so it's time to take some profits. So I was telling you yesterday when this candle here was alive that we will come down probably today, and that's exactly what happened. We came to 28 to 24, and now we are retesting this. What this candle here means, this is not a pin bar, this is just a doji candle, which means that the market is now in indecision mode. The traders are thinking they're going to take more profits, or they're going to continue on in the bullish move. Okay, taking more profits means that market could retrace even more. We have one reference point, we have a second reference point, we have a third one, and then finally we have these reference points here. So the market can even retrace that far. Okay, I don't expect it to do it, but if we get in a day or two a nice signal from here, 28, 24, either on a daily chart, on the 4-hour chart, we can buy into this market and continue on to 31 area. I want to show you 4-hour chart and exactly what happened here. Okay, so we had this nice market move. We had a move up, and then we had a retracement, and then we had a move up, and now the market is fully in this mode of retesting this area here. As we approach this 28 to 24 area, you can see how the candles are getting smaller and smaller, right? That's a very good sign, because the market is basically, what it's doing, it's basically squeezing the price. Market is going basically sideways like that, right? So all we are waiting for is for the market to either come down one more time here and give us a nice signal to buy in at 28 to 24 area, or as you can look at this same candle here, this green one, this is a huge doji candle, right? So let's analyze these three candles here. Okay, so as we were coming down here, we can see this, the bears or the sellers are completely in control. And then finally we get to this little candle here, right here. I'm just going to mark it from the top so you can see what it is. And you can see that the bulls are slowly coming into play here. Okay, you can see that, you know, that they are located in this area, you know, somewhere here around this area, right? So it's not exactly the line. All right, the next session we get this an inside bar here. Okay, inside bar, even more indecision here. The market is still in indecision mode. We know that indecision candle, inside bar, basically, if the stop is broken here, market could continue on. However, when you look at this kind of things here, okay, this candle here is not actually right on the bottom here. It's not really retesting this area here. So I would never take this kind of signal, because this signal kind of is just indecision for me. I would never take a signal if it's not from the resistance or support area. So these kind of signals I would just kind of ignore. Okay, the next candle that opened here, we can see that came down fully and retested this area here. You can see how the retest happened. It came just a little bit deeper here, and then market pulled up. And then what this basically candle means that, you know, the bulls that are trying to push the price up and the bears that are trying to push the price down have no control of the market. So the body is very, very small. It's in the middle, so nobody's winning on each side, right? We need a full-bodied candle like this, right, in order to make a decision. So that means that in this kind of a candle, we can see, you know, the strength of bulls or bears, regardless. Okay, so this kind of candle, we are looking for that kind of stuff, right, on the market, not just like these little indecision ones, or this for the bulls, right? This is for the bears, bulls. So this is giving us a clear signal where the market wants to go, right? So this candle here is a complete indecision, telling us also a lot of things. We can see that the market has retested this area here, so it's definitely touched it. Okay, we can see that the bears tried to push the price down and they were not able to hold the price down, and the bulls pushed it up. Okay, bulls pushed up as well, and the bears pushed it down. So basically it's indecision. Now we have a huge, basically indecision candle here. Now we have another inside bar here, and then inside bar here. What's happening right now? We have basically symmetrical triangle that's coming to the price like this. Okay, basically the price is being squeezed. It could continue like this for a couple of days, or what I'm expecting it to do is to come down one more time to this area here. Okay, retest it and then give us a clear signal where it wants to go. Okay, if the price closes below, then we can see retracement to maybe this level or this one. Okay, if the prices close up, if the price closes above the line, and we get the bullish signal, nice like a pin bar here, or like a engulfing candle like this. Okay, like this, we can get into trade again and buy into this market. And that's how I see AirCanada for today. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I know that everybody's anxious to do one more, so let's do one more. Let's do Royal Bank. See what's happening there on Royal Bank. On a weekly chart, we can see the following. We can see that this was a resistance. This was resistance once again retested. This happened before here, so this is basically a very strong area of 109.70. Right? Market came once close to this, once another time close to it, and then this candle pretty much closed right on the line. Right? This one here. And then we had attempted breakout here. This was a fake out basically, with a beautiful pin bar that, that was showing that market could come down here. Never happened because the bottom of the candle never got broken. And then we had a clear breakout. This is a clear breakout. Now we have the strength of the bulls. They're pushing price up. That was 1 week. This is the second week. The third week now just opened, and we are still inside this bar, this big candle here. So this little candle here is just doing, for now, nothing. The week is not over. We have another day and 22 hours, basically to almost 2 days to see how this candle is going to close. But if I go to a lower time frame, on the lower time frame, we can see the different story. So we can see this breakout here that happened. We had a nice signal to get into trade. Okay. There was actually there's quite a few signals, right? We had one signal here, then we had another signal here. The market was basically going sideways, right? And then on a third signal, the market reacted, and then we finally broke out. Okay, now what's happening here? We had reached some certain top here, and we have a certain bottom here. Okay, so let me just clear this. So what's happening on the chart is this: we have this bottom, and we have this top. Okay, so we have a clear support and resistance area. This is support, this is a resistance area. Okay, we can still see the strength of the bulls. They're showing right here with this engulfing bar as well. Okay, but just to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about, we are on a 4-hour chart, and each candle is worth 4 hours. All right, and what market is doing right now is basically doing nothing, is just going sideways. I would never react to the situations like this when you have a market going sideways for days, and it's been like 3 days now that market is not doing anything. So we have the top that needs to be broken, or we have the bottom, which is right here, that needs to be broken. I would love this bottom or this support to be broken, basically, and the market come down here to 109 for us to get an opportunity to rebuy at this area here, because we know on the weekly chart this is a very, very strong area. So if the market comes down here to this area, we will look for the signal here to buy into the market. Okay, another area to be aware of is this here. Okay, so that's 113. Okay, maybe we don't get an opportunity to get to 109, but 113 would be a nice area to buy into the market and then continue on. All right. Another thing that can happen here out of this area here, so we are basically in this kind of a consolidation kind of range, right? If we break out of here, okay, if the breakout happens, we are expecting for the market to break out, pull back on a smaller time frame, retest this area, give us a signal, and then move on into the positive. And that's how I see Royal Bank as well today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming to my channel, and thank you for clicking that like button. A lot of people are finding my channel very useful. This is what it's for you to learn how to trade and how to find these opportunities actually, and learn for yourself how to do this kind of stuff instead of somebody telling you how to trade. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.